inside of the AMA hull here. As you can see, it's dry. It's hard to get light in there and shoot it at the same time. Condition seems to be perfect. Inside what would become the interior of the cabin at this point, and down here, you can see that it cleans right up. There's just paint on this. Doesn't appear to be any chipping of the epoxy or any rot around the drain holes coming down around those two areas. See some kind of plate scarfed in, possible through-hole put at one point that was repaired. What would become the interior of the cabin area inside hull. You can see the floor dirty, some paint's chipping away, but that's good looking epoxy without any sun, bleach, or corrosion on it at that point. So I can get a shot of, this is the, can you hold that? This is the area where the cabin's been cut off, so you can see the epoxy layer, the plywood layer, and the epoxy layer on the outside of the hull. And I can't even put my fingernail into it, so I don't believe that the boat's been sitting outside with the cabin cut off at any time. So this is the back hatch area here, shot underneath. There's the transom through-butt bolts for the pintles, or excuse me, the gudgeons, holes, all the stringers. Everything looks to be in great shape. This is the sad points where the AUKUS connect, just in front of the rear hatch area. You can try to see the reflection down there is the stainless steel stringer that holds the supports for the AMAs. It comes up, so that's your bottom stringer down there. So second stringer, third stringer, just above the third stringer, probably a foot and a half above the water lines where the rot begins and affects this bulkhead on this side, as well as the plate which holds the running rigging for the main mast. So this is looking aft towards the back hatch area to the cockpit. So the cockpit floor is where I'm measuring at this point. So it goes from the cockpit floor bulkhead up to where the cabin would begin, and it looks to be about 43 1/4 inches. At that point, the cockpit floor width is roughly about 32 inches. Going forward, looking forward from the interior of the cabin bulkhead just under the mast step to the start of the cockpit is roughly 70.5 inches. And this is a shot of that Traveler. If you were questioning about Bob, it looks to be about 4 to 5 feet long for the main Traveler. This is a shot of some other parts and bits. This is a shot of underneath the cockpit floor. This is the space that's underneath here. Try to get a shot of the ceiling, which would actually be the cockpit floor. It all appears to be in great shape without any leaks ever evident on the boat.